So, what's been going on? How you been?
I was good, a lot better.
Okay.
Um, Getting my life right.
Okay. Yeah. So, just give y'all some background, y'all. I gave Christina basically like 2 weeks off to kind of like just live her life, don't worry about losing weight, and incorporate some of the foods she been missing out on. Right? Y'all already know that if y'all are stressing over losing weight too much, then we start overthinking it. We start eating less. We're really trying to figure things out, and sometimes we kind of get a little bit burnt out. So I told Christina, I want you to go ahead and take a 2 week break, and then come back to me whenever she's ready. As you can see, she's already back on this call within 2 weeks, right? And Christina, what was the outcome with your break?
The scale never really moved. I only gained maybe, I think it was like 3 pounds, and then that came right back off. Um, what else you want me to say?
I mean, that's basically it. You have anything else to say? Were you surprised that it came off just
I
as
was.
fast?
Yes, I was surprised because I thought having a 2 week break that I would gain a ton of weight, and I did not.
Okay, right. Now, two, are you at a smaller weight than where I left you off at?
I am.
Okay, so just to put everything together, what do you think was the main reason why you was able to start seeing the scale decrease, even though you're eating the things that you want or the things that are supposed to magically make you stall?
I think I just was stressing out about too much stuff, stressing out about the foods, and my huge culprit just not eating enough. And so then when I'm eating more, the scale just drops like left and right. And so this week, well, I told you this weekend I fasted to prep myself to get back together.
Mm-hmm.
And then after my fast, the scale just keep dropping every day, all week.
There you go. So here's the thing, ladies. For some of y'all, which is actually like this current set of clients that I'm dealing with, majority of y'all do not eat enough. Period. Right? But some of y'all already have this preconceived notion that, okay, well, once I start reintegrating the things that I like, so like for instance, me and Christina had a conversation. We was laughing about her talking about I had some cookies, right? It wasn't just one, it wasn't just two, right? Me too. If I'm a cheat, my cheat is usually cookies, right? But then she realized that the scale didn't jump up as much as she thought. The reason why the scale wasn't jumping up as much as she thought is even though she was incorporating a little bit more foods that got a little bit more carbs in it, a little bit more sugar in it. Yes, it's not protein based. Christina is the type of woman where no matter what, she don't eat enough for her body to start gaining fat. Because it's still about you overeating calories in a day, right? So I want you to think about calories like a budget. If we was all taught that you're supposed to eat around like 2,000 calories a day, cool, right? Somebody like Christina, you know what, Christina? Let's go. Let's do a mock day, and I'm gonna break down every single meal and give or take how many calories you just ate, right? So, to the best of your ability, name a day where you kind of had something fun like the cookies at the end of the day. Tell me what you ate for your first meal. Tell me if you drank any calories, your lunch, your dinner, if you had these things, and what time did you incorporate your fun snack?
So I always mess up incorporating my fun stuff at the end of the night because I be trying not to
Of
do it
course.
all day. And then I end up caving like 10 o'clock at night when I'm supposed to be in bed. But hey, let's not talk about that, Trey. So normally I have been doing my bigger meals. So I'll have my favorite right now is burger salads. And so I try to do as much protein as I can. So I usually do beef, ground beef. Um, I put eggs, cheese, pickles, romaine lettuce, tomatoes, and if I kind of have an idea that I'm probably not going to eat again, I might throw another protein in there, like shrimp or chicken. Um, those days I do struggle eating another meal because I try to put as much as I can in there
Okay,
because I
so
never undereat.
put a pin on that, right? Ladies, she just said in this little burger bowl, she's having beef, she's having shrimp, she's throwing eggs in there, right? When you're incorporating beef in there, how much ground beef? Let's say if you had a pack, how much ground beef are you putting inside of there?
Mm,
Quarter, half, full,
probably a quarter,
quarter.
quarter
Okay,
to a half.
quarter to a
I've
half.
been trying to put more in because you talk about my bowls when I send you pictures. So,
Okay. So you know what? Here's the funny thing about what she's saying that she don't even hear herself saying. If she decided to put a half in there, right? How many eggs do you usually put?
one to two, probably two.
Let's say she put two eggs in there. Let's say you also put a little bit of shrimp in there, right? Let's
Hmm.
say four shrimps. If Christina decided to eat half earlier that day and half later that day, that is enough. You don't gotta squeeze in another meal after that. Cause that's a
Thank God,
lot
because
of
I do
food.
not be wanting to eat it,
Yeah,
but
that's
I
a
be
lot of
like,
food. Right?
Trey be talking about me not eating that second meal, so I be trying. I'm glad I don't have to.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if y'all are incorporating more red meat, that is making up for the calories than if you would have just said, hey, Trey, I'm having a chicken bowl. Now you got to eat twice. Because now, if you would have put the
Okay.
exact same amount of protein coming from chicken versus the red meat or the ground beef, you're literally, there's like a 400 calorie discrepancy. 400. 400. So if you have the ground beef, and once again, you don't got to eat a whole pound. The reason why I tell some of y'all, you know what, if you're going to make ground beef, I want you to eat a whole pound because I know you're not eating eggs with it. You're not eating shrimp with it. And you're eating that for the rest of the day. They say, Trey, I don't even want to look at food for the rest of the day. But if Christina is doing that, where she's having a burger bowl, I'm putting two eggs in there, half a pack of ground beef in there, and shrimp, and I'm a grown man. I know for a fact, if I eat that for my first meal, I'm not looking at food for the rest of the day either. If I want anything, it might be a snack, but I don't want food. So you don't gotta do more than that. But once
Thank
again,
God.
the difference is you put a half a pound in there or a half a pack of meat.
Hmm.
Now, if you did a quarter pack of meat, one egg, like some of my clients do, two or three shrimps in there, yeah, you better have to eat, or you're gonna have to eat again. So that's why I want you to kind of double it up for a meal like that, because now if you get hungry later, now you don't have to think about what I'm gonna eat later. Oh, let me just finish this off. But you cooked
Okay.
one time. You don't gotta
Hmm.
eat a whole pound of ground beef after that, because you
Okay.
incorporated multiple types of proteins.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. So then keep going. What else did you have?
Usually, I mean, that's about it. But I mean, if we talking when I be
Yeah, one of your fun days.
crashing out, right? So it's usually sweet candy, like Joyride works better for me.
Me too.
Um, or cookies,
Okay.
something like that.
So the days that you decide to have cookies or your Joyride candies, reflecting back, what was probably your first meal that day?
Probably just some seafood or some chicken.
Y'all see what just happened? Because she's having seafood chicken, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just lighter. It's not as dense. Now her body's naturally craving more. But I promise y'all this: the days that y'all have the eggs, the ground beef, and the shrimp bowls, was you really craving anything after that?
Mm-mm.
Exactly.
That's why I asked you today. I had beef ribs today and shrimp and broccoli. And then I was trying to make sure I met my protein goal. So I had the Davis bar. And I was like, do I really gotta eat?
No.
And okay. So I didn't eat the salmon burger
Mm-hmm.
because I was like, I'm not hungry.
So cool. You better not
Okay.
end up with a cookie in your mouth later tonight either. If you're not
Okay,
hungry, don't be
so
hungry.
no. So I
See
did
what
take
happened?
no. I just wanted to taste it to see if David was on to something. I just took a taste of the ice cream, and it's good, y'all.
Okay. Yeah. And
It
once
tastes like
again,
regular ice cream.
even if you said a scoop. When I say don't eat have a cookie, being facetious, I'm talking about okay now I'm in again the Nestle Toll House pack and I'm eating 2 or 3 cookies too. I'm not talking about
No,
one
I
little
just
scoop.
wanted to taste it, but I
Yeah.
wasn't hungry. Is my point. I
Yeah.
wasn't hungry, but I just wanted to taste it because we talked about it on the last call, and nobody had tried it yet.
There we go. So thank you for that. So ladies, if you give your body adequate amount of protein, your cravings go away because you only start craving when you didn't eat an amount of protein or a filling enough meal, right? So also, one thing I want to talk about what Christina mentioned. You notice how she said, I told myself I was not going to eat this all entire day. I'm not going to have it. I'm not going to have it. Then I came at 10 o'clock, right? What I want y'all to do, ladies, once again, we're all human. If you know you've been craving something and you've been eyeing something and you just telling yourself, oh, I'm not going to have it, just allow yourself to have it. Because sooner than later, you're going to cave. But now, let's say if Christina decides to have it around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, because she already planned on having it, versus her telling herself, I'm not going to have it, but still end up with the snack in her mouth at 10 o'clock. Which one would she have a better outcome?
If I ate it earlier in the day, so my body got more time to work it off
There we
and
go.
not sleeping on it.
So she already said she had beef ribs and a filling meal early that day. She just mentioned the ice cream. And you notice how I didn't flinch. You know why? Because it's before 6 o'clock. I'm not worried about none of that. But now if Christina come on the next call. Let's say we did a call in the morning. She's like, yo, Trey, I want to try out this ice cream. And it was 11:30 at night. So I tried out the ice cream. I just had a scoop. Totally different conversation. Okay? So if y'all found something protein based and you know that meets the requisites of this program, just allow yourself to have it and figure it out later. All right, but Christina, you did everything right, and I'm glad that she's seen like some of y'all experienced. Oh, once I kind of go back to my old lifestyle habits, yeah, I'm a little bit more mindful and I'm a little bit more aware because I know what nutrition is and what food does in my body. But you're not gonna immediately just see the weight coming right back on because y'all wasn't losing weight, y'all was losing fat. So now it takes you wilding out for you to start gaining that fat again. And what do wilding out mean? Wilding out means okay, me and my girl, we went out to get some margaritas, and I had some queso and chips, and I had some tacos earlier that day, and then we ended up getting pizza that night too. And knowing my fat ass, excuse my French, especially if it's New York style, I'm eating 3 to 4 slices of pizza. And no, I also drink a cut water too. Y'all laughing, right? And y'all judging, so stop judging. But that was one of my days last week. We were just living life, right? But that's what crashing out really sounds like. Because now, if I gave my body usually 2,000 calories a day, I can guarantee you on that particular day, I probably gave my body 2,500 calories. If I do that every single day, where I overate calories, 500 calories for a whole entire week, that equates to 1 pound of fat. It takes you to overeat 3,500 plus calories on top of what you are eating for you to gain 1 pound of fat. 3,500 calories might sound like a lot to y'all, but then if y'all really take into consideration, if you have a regular day, and for some of my clients, oh yeah, Trey, also I had 1 pint of Ben and Jerry's. That 1 pint of Ben and Jerry's got 1,000 calories in it right there. So you probably ate those 500 calorie days. You had two of those in one sitting. So as a quicker, like I have a lot of clients who I have to wean them off wine. Oh yeah, Trey, I'm not gonna lie to you. I only had 1 glass of wine. Then I tell them take a picture of the glass of wine, and it's that goblet, like they got from the Lord of the Rings, and it's like 40 ounces, and it's like, bro, I never seen this glass ever in my life. And you could probably, if you fill it up all the way to the brim, it's gonna you're gonna finish the wine bottle, keyword, the whole entire bottle, in 2 glasses. Oh yeah, try just have one glass of wine, making it sound cute. Try to make them take a picture of it. A serving of wine, y'all, is 4 ounces. So that means if y'all had a red solo cup and you fill it up 1/4 of a way, that's a serving. When y'all go to that restaurant and then y'all know y'all go to the bougie restaurant, then they fill up your glass of a little bit of wine, then they put the bottle in the little cooler with the ice. Then once again, we're all black. So we take that wine bottle like they're playing around. Then we put some more in there, right? Now you just doubled up the serving. And just to give y'all an idea, okay, let's see. Let's, you know what, Kamaya, if you had to drink some wine, I know you don't drink a whole lot of wine. What is your favorite type of wine? If you had to drink some.
I like Moscato.
Okay, Moscato. Pink or regular?
You said what?
Pink or regular?
I like it all.
Oh,
Okay,
Lord.
just
Guess
just
I'm going to be a
just just
crackhead
I
now.
don't know. I like it all.
Okay, so let's say pink, Moscato, nutrition facts. Just to give us an
I know it's
idea.
not good.
Okay? So 5 ounces of pink Moscato ranges from 120 to 137 calories. Is that a lot? No.
Well, not really.
Matter of fact, here we go right here. 5 ounces, matter of fact, let's do four, like I spoke about. Let's see if it updates like that. But yeah, so 130 calories, 14 grams of carbs, 10 grams of sugar, right? Cool. That's 4 ounces. So that means if y'all was out at a function or at a party and you fill it up halfway, you multiply everything by two. Which means if you
Okay.
decide to get a full red solo cup, once again, a red solo cup is not that crazy big, right? A red
Right.
solo cup, and you just walk around the cookout with a glass of pink Moscato, you multiply everything by four. That means you're easily having 56 grams of carbs, 40 grams of sugar, and now you multiply 130 times four, you're looking at what? 520 calories?
Oh Lord,
That's one glass,
that's
one
crazy.
cup.
You
So,
know, and
so
you know we eating with that because I can't just
that's my
like
point.
I
And
don't.
we ain't probably
I
just
always
one
got to
glass
eat on
either.
top of that.
So now y'all doing the own calculation in your head. That's why I tell y'all in the very first initial video that y'all watch, a lot of women like to drink calories. But you're not
That's
considering
true.
these, even though you probably see it on the label, you're not considering that calories for real, even though you know it has calories in it, because you're drinking it, you're not eating it, you're not getting full. Right? So like when Simply Lemonade Raspberry. When Simply Lemonade hit the streets about 10 years ago, everybody knew you cannot keep Simply Lemonade inside your house for longer than 2 days
Facts. Big facts.
because it is too good.
It's really good.
Right now, you fighting yourself. Like every single time you go into the refrigerator, you're like, I can take a little bit. And now you're not filling up your glass all the way, but you're doing it 10 times in a day.
Yeah, we was tearing that junk up.
Right? So now, if you look at Simply Lemonade, it says for 8 fluid ounces, you're getting 27 grams of carbs, 25 grams of sugar, and guess what? Oh, we added that 25 grams of sugar. That means we
Evil.
finished our formula, and then we asked ourselves, what's going to make this fly off the shelves faster? Oh, I know.
Evil.
Let's just add more sugar to it.
Diabolical.
That's what that means, y'all. Every single 4 grams of sugar is 1 teaspoon of sugar. The
Please.
human body, let's say Christina said she did a fast, right? If Christina did a 3 day fast, because your body still needs glucose, it is circulating only after 3 days, after 2 days, after 24 hours. 1 teaspoon of sugar throughout the whole entire day. 1 teaspoon. If you let your body naturally do it. That means in half of a cup, red solo cup, of Simply Lemonade, you gave your body 5 times that amount that it needs in a day. And once again, who's only filling up half a cup of Simply Lemonade? Y'all see what I'm saying? So it adds up quick. So now if we compare it, Simply Lemonade says this is for 8 fluid ounces, right? So now we multiply everything times 2 if you're walking around with a full cup at a cookout. So that means it is 220 calories, 54 grams of carbs, 50 grams of sugar. So the reason why I'm breaking this down is because y'all probably asking, okay, well, Trey, that means if Simply Lemonade got more carbs in it and more sugar than it than the Pink Moscato, I should opt out for that, right? But all in all, if you do the math, even though the Moscato had less carbs in it, only by like 10, and less sugar in it, only by like 10, it had more calories in it too. Why? Because every single gram of alcohol is 7 calories. So that's why if you looked at the Pink Moscato, matter of fact, let me bring it up one more time. If you bring up the Pink Moscato nutrition facts and we multiply it once again by 4, it is double the calories. Even though I got less grams of carbs and less grams of sugar, because multiply this number right that you see right here, you multiply that by 7 times 4.
Mm-hmm. That
So
makes
that's
sense.
why when people are consuming alcohol, they always gain that weight back a little bit faster. But watch this, Christina, in this 2 week break, how many times have you had any alcohol?
Twice. But I don't do the regular no more. I found a zero something and it was good.
Okay. So because Christina is not a big drinker, she don't drink for real. She's a social drinker. She'll drink here and there, but like she can pass up on drinks, obviously. Right? Because she's not
Mhm.
a big drinker, she's not getting a lot of extra calories. Which is why I teach y'all when y'all are drinking alcohol, drink what?
Straight
Tequila,
vodka,
vodka,
tequila.
or whiskey. Why? Because now if I type in tequila, I don't care what y'all say. You know what? Because black people like reposado. Tequila reposado nutrition facts. You know what's gonna come up? The same amount of calories, 96 to 100. Every single shot of alcohol is about 96 calories.
We can't see it, Trey.
Okay, right here, boom. Every single shot of alcohol is like 96 calories.
And you told somebody to just add the Mio in it, right?
So now, if I add Mio liquid enhancer, right? So let's go ahead and look at Mio nutrition facts. So let's say high end, it got 100 calories, right? The details for the nutrition facts of Mio, it's 0.
Mm.
So it's 100 times basically 1, and what you get? 100.
100.
Versus if you switch it over to the Pink Moscato, for almost the exact same amount of calorie per calorie, or same amount of serving, now you multiply it by 3 to 4 for the exact same thing. So now you can have a full cup of, let's say like me, if I'm drinking whiskey, matter of fact, let's check that out. Whiskey nutrition facts. What does it say right there? Oh, look at that. 97 calories. So if I get a whiskey and I mix it with ginger ale 0, then what's going to happen? 97 plus 0 is 97. But now I got the flavor that I want. Right? Or you know what? I want a whiskey sour. So everybody knows sour mix is basically margarita mix. So sugar-free margarita mix near me, I pick up one of these things. Let's look at, I don't know, the Jose Cuervo one. Why not? Jose Cuervo. That's the one that's a little bit more ubiquitous. The nutrition facts for this, let's see if I can pull it up. Well, actually, they be hiding the nutrition facts for alcohol majority of the time. But long story short, I already know it says like 110 calories. So 110 calories plus 97, you're looking at 207 calories. That is a lot better than if you get a regular margarita. And I'm talking about full to the brim. If you get a regular margarita, and that's gonna be like 300 to 400 calories, or whiskey sour. So alcohol, it could be the main reason why a lot of women start stalling, especially if you're the type where you drink over the course of the weekend. Because right after you have a couple of drinks, what y'all want to do now?
Snack and eat late.
Exactly.
And go to sleep.
Right.
So now I'm looking at the fries. I'm looking at the queso and chips that I missed out on. That I'm saying, oh, I wasn't gonna touch that at the end of the night. Now I had a margarita in me. Now I'm like, hey, yo, can I bring out those queso and chips? Or you know what? Better yet, ooh, I do got some ice cream. I cannot wait till I get home. I'm gonna eat some of this ice cream. I'm gonna eat some of this David's ice cream. I know sales gonna stop at 3 scoops, but I ate the whole entire pint. Now you start doing little decisions that's gonna derail your progress. So that's why alcohol, by the way, is the worst drug on earth. Not just for fat loss purposes, but just for your body. Okay? So I even had a client ask me the other day, Trey, would you rather me smoke weed or drink alcohol? Believe it or not, smoke weed. Trey, I end up with the munchies. Okay, cool. But sooner than later, once you eat enough of the munchies, especially if you only got low carb snacks inside your house, you're a product of your environment, right? So if you don't have the good snacks that you're really looking for and you're under the influence, you're gonna stop sooner than later because it's not giving you the craving that you want. But when it comes to alcohol, it makes your body or your stomach feel like a bottomless pit. So you're gonna keep eating. You usually eat 2 tacos, you ate four now. You ate five now. You ate 5 tacos. Now you're talking about, oh, you know what? I can have a little bit of this ice cream cake that I have inside my freezer. So be mindful of your alcohol consumption, and if you know you want a crazy snack, or you was on something all day, like Kamaya just texted me, "Hey Trey, I want some waffles." I told Kamaya I had the waffle. The waffle's not the issue. Believe it or not, it's the mix that is the issue. You know what Kamaya told me earlier too? Hey Trey, I mean, I already am aware that I am craving something and I do want this waffle. So can I use almond flour to make my waffle? Right? Sounds familiar, Christina?
I asked this question earlier.
Wow, look
Yes.
at y'all. It's like y'all
We're
the
the
same
same
person.
friend. We
Y'all the
are the
same person,
same.
right? So this is a brand that I never seen a day in my life, y'all. Let's look at almond flour nutrition facts. But now Christina said, "Hey Trey, the reason why I said almond flour, I thought I couldn't have it is because almonds, right? You told me no nuts on this program." Ladies, the reason why I tell y'all no nuts on this program, not because nuts are bad for you, it's easy for you to overconsume nuts. Nobody is over there sitting in a corner, scooping out almond flour and putting it inside their mouth straight like that. Nobody's gonna do that, right? So now if I look at almond flour nutrition facts, let's compare it. It says it got 7 grams of fat, 3 grams of carbs. Ooh, oh my God, carbs is the boogeyman, right? 2 grams of fiber, 1 gram of sugar, 3 grams of protein. So almond flour is what based, Christina? Since I got you, carb, fat, or protein based.
This one is protein based because the protein is three, the carbs is one.
But is it protein based?
Oh no, it's not.
It's fat based.
It's
It's
fat
fat
based, but
based,
it's
but
better
it
than
got
the
more
regular.
protein in it, right? But now, Kamaya, without you even looking at the label, why did you already know that this was going to be fat based?
Because nuts have a lot of fat in them.
Honest.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all see what I'm saying, ladies? So that's why I try to give y'all little cheat codes and shortcuts where you don't got to really think too deep into it. If I say coconut flour, right, I should already know that coconut flour is what based?
Fat based.
Because coconuts usually
Got a
has a
lot of
lot of
fat in
fat
them.
in it.
Do it taste like coconut though? Because I don't like coconut.
No, but that's my point. Notice how I never said, hey, I want you to grab some coconut flour either. So I don't care for the coconut taste either. I don't like cooking my stuff in coconut flour. That's why I tell y'all can use butter, ghee, lard, or things like that. Right? Avocado oil. Avocado oil got no taste. Right? But even if you look at things like coconut milk, I don't have to look at the label. I already know coconut milk is going to be more fat based. Because coconut usually comes from fat, especially if it's real.
Mm-hmm.
But now if I just type in flour, right? So like for all the women who bake in the house, what's a flour brand that y'all usually pick up? I know it's like
Bob
gold.
Bob Miller.
Oh, you got money.
King Arthur.
What'd you say,
The
Christina?
red Miller.
King Arthur.
Yeah, King
Yeah, I
Arthur
think that.
too.
Okay, see, Christina's more my speed. I think that's the one I grew up on. King Arthur flour. Okay, but now let's look at Bob Red Mill's flour because Kamai got money. So this
That's a really
flour
good brand.
is a good brand. I see the price too. I never paid $10 for no flour, but
I
this
just
flour,
posted.
y'all see how they're using keywords, right? If I didn't know nothing, I'm looking at unbleached, white, all-purpose, organic flour. So is Kamaya picking up the most healthiest flour she could possibly pick up for a family? That is regular flour. Yes.
Yeah.
Nobody's arguing that. Cool. But now let's look at the nutrition facts. So we
Mm.
just seen almond flour. It had 3 grams of carbs, 2 grams of fiber in it. So one net carb, 7 grams of fat, 3 grams of protein. This got 0.5 grams of fat, so way less fat, 25 grams of carbs, 1 gram of fiber, 4 grams of protein. But now if you look at it calorie per calorie, the almond flour, this one has less calories in it
And less carbs.
and less carbs in it. So no matter how you slice it, regular flour, even though once again, Kamai picked up the best flour you could possibly pick up, organic, unbleached flour, and that's the most expensive flour, by the way, right? Um, oh, you know what? This is the brand that my mom used to pick up all the time. Now I'm seeing it now. Gold flour. See,
The
I knew I
gold
wasn't tripping.
medal.
Yep, nice
Yeah, that's
three
good.
dollar flour. This one. That's the one I grew up on.
That's the one I
Yeah,
grew up
me
on
too.
too. Yep, that's the
Me
one.
too.
It says 1/4 of a cup, 0 grams of fat, 3 grams of protein, 23 grams of carbs. Who in the hell finished making their product
Mm.
with 1/4 of a cup?
No.
So if you use one full cup, which majority of things, if you was making cookies from hand, and you're probably only gonna get like 4 cookies, you're gonna have to use a full cup. So that's 440 calories right there, and you didn't include no butter in there yet, no chocolate chips yet,
Yikes.
etc. Okay? So that's why I need y'all to be mindful of the labels. But that's why I want y'all to look at these numbers too. Because if you look at the numbers once, but you also know where it's coming from, you never got to look at it ever again. Okay?
Trey, I have a question.
Talk to me.
What flowers have you used? Because, I have a nut allergy. So a lot of yeah, I tried coconut flour. It's not as dense.
Hmm.
So yeah, just wondering.
Okay, so let's look at it together. Um, Now I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Matter of fact, what would you use flour for in your case?
Um, I saw these protein donuts. Or not protein donuts, these little yeah, they were protein. They were cottage cheese donuts. Or cottage cheese little balls, I guess. They're not really
Y'all
donuts.
love this
But
nasty
it's
ass
cottage.
cottage cheese
Yeah, it's cottage and
ingredients.
no bake. So it's cottage cheese, almond flour, and sprinkles, and vanilla syrup. It was actually like the base was good. The cottage cheese, it was okay. But like we made it with coconut flour and it fell apart. So
Okay.
just
So
wondering.
I'm not a big baker, by the way, y'all. But I know people use things to kind of like bind it together. Like that's when they use eggs or they use like
Use the flaxseed egg.
flax seeds. That's what you said.
It's like a good egg replacement for people that can't eat eggs.
Okay.
Get all gel like. You just add it with water. It's like 1 to 1 too.
Okay. So you know what? I just googled, by the way, low carb flour near me. You see what came up,
Yeah,
Kiana?
I've seen this before.
King Arthur is good.
But
Okay.
the carbs are so
High in
high.
this. 8 grams of carbs, 4 grams of fiber.
Oh,
That's not bad.
maybe. Yeah, no. Maybe I've seen another one. Sorry.
Okay. So I'd never seen this a day in my life, but already I could tell to all my clients, y'all can have this. Period.
It's probably made out the same stuff they make them pancakes. The same brand.
Wait,
They make
Kamaya, have you had this
Yeah,
pancakes.
brand's
actually, yeah, you might be
pancakes?
right.
Yeah.
Okay, they're good.
Yeah, they're pretty good. You gotta hook them up a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I've seen this. I've seen this brand. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta just add like some Helios or some stevia, and this tastes like a regular pancake to me. This
Okay.
thing's good.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. And also, like, if y'all was more on like the health tip, where you was like, hey, you know what, Trey, I'm already at my goal weight, and I'm trying to have something that's less inflammatory for my body. The best type of flour, just in general, which costs more, by the way, Himalayan tartary buckwheat, something like that. Boom. This is the less inflammatory flour that also got benefits in it like quercetin that's going to help with histamines, and if you have allergies this will actually kind of like mitigate that, and you're getting it from flour.
Oh, bad. Just
Okay.
save that for sure.
And there's another one called, what's it called, spate flour or something like that. Y'all know what, something like that, spate flour, spell flour or something like that, spelt flour, yeah, spelt. That's one of the best ones.
Oh yeah, I've heard of this one.
Okay. And once again, these are the less inflammatory. The reason why flour is inflammatory because once again, it's coming from wheat, and then they enrich it, and they bleach it. So spell flour is good once y'all not trying to like lose weight anymore, but you want to make sure your family's healthy, and your gut health is good because
Smells.
flour naturally just breaks through your gut health or breaks through the tight junctions in your gut. Okay, so
So
spelt is
this will be
good.
good for me for my Crohn's,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah, that's what I'm showing you. That's why I'm bringing it up. So
Okay.
spelt flour, but yeah, well, because you have a nut sensitivity, almond flour, coconut flour, um, but I'll definitely tell you to get that King Arthur stuff, things like that. Okay, good question, y'all. All right, so yeah, just be mindful. That's why I want y'all to read the labels once, because if y'all read the labels once, you'll never gotta look at it ever again for the rest of your life. And if it's a brand that you always pick up, they're not gonna switch up the label. So now you don't gotta read the label again. All right. Um, Sandy, how you been? Give us an update. Hey, you know what? Before I start speaking to Sandy, I want to actually congratulate Kiana. Kiana's 7 to 8 pounds away from her goal weight. All right. So a lot of y'all hitting y'all goal weights this month, man. So let's make it shake. Don't drag
I'm
it
here.
out. We got
Heck
this.
yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
I feel
Congratulations.
like we in a graduating class or something.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
at least 5 or 6
seriously.
of us. We like about to graduate.
I gotta get y'all some cap and gowns. Physique reset.
Yeah, for real. We can like
Alumni.
throw them up,
Yeah.
put our little number on there. We can do that.
Now you know what I'm really thinking about doing. I keep talking about it, but I just need like maybe I do need an assistant. But I want to start making shirts for my clients, where I make like a shirt, probably have the logo on the front, and then how many pounds you lost on the back, like a jersey,
I want mine right
That's
I
now.
what's
like
up.
that.
and y'all
That's
last
cute.
name
That's
on
what
the
it
back.
is.
So
And I
like
help
That's
design.
cute.
I know how to
30
do
50
designs. Sure, I
press or
got you.
something.
Like
You said what, Kamaya?
Yeah, me and
I know how
Kamaya,
to do
I'm good
designs. I do
in
Do
graphic
you?
design.
Canva.
So like for
Okay,
real, I went
we're
to
gonna
school
talk
for
then.
that.
We're gonna talk to them. But I'm thinking about doing that very very soon for my next current clients and all that stuff.
Oh,
All
I'm
right.
here, Trey.
What's up, Sandy? How you been?
I'm good. I'm on my walk.
Okay. All right. About to say, it sound like I hear all bugs in the background or
Wow.
mosquitoes.
Dramatic.
So
Yes.
how's your weight loss journey this week?
Good. I'm dropping daily.
Okay.
I never got back to. Can you guys hear me? Because I have you in my headphones. So I can take it off.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear you.
We can hear you.
Okay. I never got back to you. I think it was last week about what happened the next day after I had that protein bowl thing with the protein powder.
Uh huh.
So my weight stayed the same, but there's factors as to why that could have happened. So I didn't go to sleep until like 1 o'clock, and I was back up at 5. So that's a thing.
Yeah.
Um, and then I ended up eating some curry chicken after my walk that evening because everybody else was eating it and I felt left out. But I didn't have the rice and stuff, but that happened.
All right.
So my weight was exactly the same, but I feel like if I didn't do all those things and I slept right, it would have dropped for sure.
Okay. So did we see a brand new number this week or no?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
All right. Well, if you need me, you know where I'm at. Stay consistent. I
Okay.
mean, I see you at a walk, so just keep doing
I
your thing on
started
your
having
side.
some drinks and then I just started having some fun. But then I've been consistent all week and it's been dropping daily.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. So make it happen. You know what to do.
All
I
right.
got faith in you. All right. I would speak to you, CC, but I know you got a kid, car full of kids, so I ain't gonna bother you.
I only have one.
Got
I'm
one.
I'm
Yeah,
on the
I
road
know.
driving to Carolina to get the other one.
I'm out say look like a magic school bus in the back, so I wasn't trying to
No,
bother you, man.
you see one kid back there, right?
Let's not mess with you.
One.
How you doing today? How was your week?
I'm good. My week was okay. I know we talked about, but I was at like 199 by like Monday. I'm at 201, so I'm getting there.
Okay.
I was on my cycle this past, like weekend and the top of the week. So I don't know why. I mean,
Do you not
I
know
don't know,
why?
but I don't know. It just the cravings and the things that I want and don't want. Like I never can eat my first 2 days, and then the the days following, like the 2 to 3 days following, like I really be craving stuff. Like I crave it the day before I'm due to come on. I don't know. It's really weird, but yeah, so I mean, I kind of did okay. When I went out Saturday, I know we talked about that. I went out to dinner with my friends. I did pretty good. Um, I told you I couldn't pronounce half of the stuff on the menu, so I got what I could read, which was a steak and some Brussels sprouts. So that's what I ate for dinner, and I had a Tito's and Diet Coke while I was there. So pretty proud of that. Um, and then yeah, I mean, since then I haven't really been able to work out this week and everything, but I haven't gained. But if anything, I've either stalled or gone down one. So,
Okay. So you know one thing I hate about y'all?
oh,
Yeah. Now I gotta tell you about yourself. Y'all be hitting a brand new milestone and just breeze past it and don't let y'all nutritionists know. Like Sierra just magically said, "Oh yeah, by the way, I hit 199 this week," but she
I
didn't
did
tell.
not.
What did you hit? 201. That's the lowest.
201, yeah,
Oh, okay. You
which
said
is a
you
new
haven't.
low, yes. But
That
I
yeah,
mean,
new low though.
I'm not where where we talked about being. So
Okay. All right.
I'm getting there.
Well, celebrate all y'all wins, y'all. She's 2 pounds away. Make it happen, Sierra. All right. But if y'all do hit a new milestone, make sure y'all hit me up. Okay? Because getting back in Wonderland is a big deal. All right? Because our goal is to make sure you never see anything over 190 anything again after this program, unless you get pregnant, which I'm not in control of. All right? So I always want to celebrate y'all accomplishments and y'all wins. Okay? All right. But other than that, Sarah, keep doing your thing. Text if you need me, though. But if you're on your cycle, just be mindful of your snacks, but still allow yourself to indulge a little bit. Just indulge in more better stuff on the average day, though. Okay?
I will. I think I have a better idea. We was talking yesterday in WhatsApp, so we kind of collaborated, and I got some ideas and notated some stuff. Make me some sorbet when I get back. Put my strawberries in the freezer. I think somebody gave me that recipe. So yeah, it's gonna come together. I'm actually going to Greatwood Lodge this weekend. I'm a little concerned. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm kind of on the verge of like I'll just starve until I get back. I'm
Don't
just
do
gonna be
that.
honest.
So and that's what I'm
I'm
trying to
gonna be
say.
honest
Okay,
with
so
you.
I have multiple people this weekend that's about to leave, right? Let me see if she's still on this call actually. No, she's not on this call. But yeah, so what I want y'all to do when y'all are traveling is always tell yourself, first off, if you don't travel a lot, because once again, y'all, majority of y'all are mothers, and better yet, some of y'all just be working. Y'all don't have time to travel. I want you to learn how you live your life, but balance it out. Which means I'm not gonna allow myself to crash out. You know what? Let me tag in Kiana. Kiana just came from New York. Yeah, you already know I'm coming at you, so don't start smiling. Kiana just came back from New York, right? Who in the hell is gonna go to New York, not get a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel, not get a chopped cheese, or better yet, not get no pizza? That don't make any logical
Me,
sense.
I'm not gonna do it.
And that's why Sandy's crazy.
No, man. That's why I'm not traveling until I hit my goal weight because I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna have a good time in New Orleans. When I go,
Y'all see
I'm
what I'm
about to get
saying?
a big deep dish pizza and eat probably. I'm gonna tear it up. I'm just gonna be real with myself.
And there's nothing wrong
Y'all,
with
I
that.
ate crazy. Only gained a pound, 1 pound and a half for 4 days.
My
Y'all see
girl,
what I'm saying, y'all? So you know what,
I
Kiana?
think for me, I just don't know what to expect. I've never been to like Great Wall, but I'm just thinking like it's for
Yeah,
kids, so it's just a bunch of like here's some quick deep fried stuff. So
it
I would just
is.
rather, you know what I'm saying? I would just rather
Yeah.
just whatever. Like I'm okay. The kids can do what they do, and I don't know. I got me some questions in my bag. I got me some skins. I got some of my little diet have Wawa juices. I'm good. Like I'm okay. I just don't want the deep fried. Like I can't even take the deep fried oily food no more. Honestly, and I feel like that's all Great Club Lodge really gonna offer. So
Okay, but now let me ask you this, right? What I want y'all to do when you're on vacation is allow yourself to have what you want once a day, just not every single meal. So, what does that look like? We're at Grey Wolf Lodge. Sarah, are you naturally more of a dinner girl or you more of a brunch girl? Naturally.
uh, you said dinner or brunch?
If you had to pick one, and you can eat whatever you
Uh,
want, what would it be?
probably dinner.
Dinner. I'm a brunch man, right? So I would choose some
uh,
pancakes over some pasta every single day. Every single day. I don't even gotta think about it. Right? So let's say Ciara's taking her kids out to Grey Wolf Lodge. She goes out for breakfast. If I know I'm more prone to kind of eat what I want or have more of the options that I want for dinner, let me just go to this omelet station. You can't mess up an omelet because breakfast don't
Only
matter,
I
right?
can.
So I'll just get some eggs. I'll get some bacon. No, I'm not gonna get the cinnamon toast crunch. No, I'm not gonna get the bagel. I'm gonna get bacon and eggs. Boom. You can't mess that up, right? Later during the day now, Ciara goes out to Great Wolf Lodge. Let's say they have some steak, but you know what? She wants some steak and some fries. It's not that deep because she had something cleaner earlier that day. What we usually do is crash out from sun up to sunset. Okay, you know what, Trey? I'm trying to make a better choice, so I decided to have the omelet. But you know what? I did have a little bit of my kids' French toast. So you know what? I did order two mimosas. Then I went to lunch and I seen my kids eating some, and I told myself I wasn't gonna have no fries. But you know what, Trey? I did have some fries. I'm not gonna lie. And then, oh, later, by the way, yeah, I did have some pizza. Or I did have some pasta, but I had a little bit, Trey. Just a couple scoops, Trey. That's always all the time. Oh, just a couple scoops. It's still the act of you doing it. So allow yourself to have what you want one time a day. So me, if I know I'm out and about, I don't really care. Honestly, I don't care to drink. But my girl likes to have fun when she's out and about. Y'all know how y'all be, right?
It's always us, ain't
So
it?
yeah, y'all know the vibes.
Right. Wait a
So
minute.
if
You know how
I
y'all be.
know because y'all don't drink by yourselves, she's forcing me to drink because she's putting a gun to my head.
Wow.
Okay, all right. You know what? I'm gonna have a couple mimosas with you, boo, so you can get out of my face. When we go out to dinner, I'm getting the Coke Zero. You can't be mad at me now. Or better yet, if I have to get another drink, now I'm getting a whiskey and Diet Coke. You know why? Because I don't care for whiskey and Diet Coke. I'm literally gonna be one and done. But I'm getting something to offset what I ate earlier that day. Because once again, Sierra is somebody who likes to have more dinner foods. If Sierra, if this was your last day on earth, and you can have the best version of this food, entree, side, and drink, what would it be? Naturally.
Um, Pasta is really my problem, so I would like Alfredo and stuff like that. That's really my thing.
Okay.
Like some Alfredo with some garlic bread. Yeah.
Okay. So she getting chicken Alfredo, right? So what I would tell her to do is whenever you get to that point where you're about to order chicken Alfredo, if you have the heart to order the chicken Alfredo, you better have the heart to order extra chicken or extra protein. So I went to Maggiano's. Honestly, I told you on Tuesday it was my brother's birthday. So I went to Maggiano's. That's what he wanted. Cool. You know what I ordered? I ordered a pasta. Cool. You know what I also ordered? Extra beef. And because I ordered the extra beef, yes, I ate some noodles, but I was picking around the pasta to eat more beef. I got full enough to the point where I was finished eating literally about halfway, and there was like half noodles left. But I ate some noodles. I ate about half the noodles. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Right? But because I knew I was eating the noodles, naturally it's already kind of like ingrained in me. Everybody had 2 to 3 drinks and sangrias. I had a one and done. And you know what I also did that everybody else did that I didn't do? Everybody else picked up their little leftovers, took it home. I told that waitress, take it away. Because I already know if I got leftovers in my house, and just like Sarah, she likes chicken Alfredo, that is my favorite pasta too. And I have it in my house, I'm going to find a reason to eat that again later that day. Or tomorrow. Because now I'm going to say, oh, I don't really eat leftovers. I might as well finish it off right now.
Do you eat birthday cake though?
I actually didn't have no birthday cake. And he had ice cream cake. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I planned on having some. But my girl left it at the house. Look at God.
Like,
Look at
yeah,
God.
that was the angel that.
You see what I'm saying? Because now I was about to crash out. Because I literally, we got home late at night, like at 1 o'clock in the morning. And I was asking, I was like, yo, you brought that cake? She's like, oh, man, I forgot. I'm like, I was a little sick, but then I was happy. 'Cause I had to remember what I already did earlier that day.
Yeah, that was a little angel right
You see what
there.
I'm saying?
I would have told that junk up. I
Y'all
love
been,
cake. That's why I was like, that's what be messing me up. Like, you gotta eat a meal and I gotta have. I can't. But yeah,
okay? And y'all seeing
yeah.
that once again, if you really
I see
think
what you're
about what I
saying.
just said, you know what? I'm going to show y'all something. Because once I seen this for myself, I was kind of like, that's kind of crazy. She said she liked chicken Alfredo. Maggiano's chicken Alfredo nutrition facts. Sorry, Sarah. You know I love you, right?
Mhm.
2,390 calories, 185 grams of fat,
Ah.
155 grams of carbs. You notice how she also said, "Oh yeah, I gotta have some breast steaks too and all that garlic bread."
Why you make us sound like that?
You know I gotta
Right.
mention it because you want to talk about my connection. You know I gotta talk about you too. So she got perfect connection while she's driving.
He's
I need
still
that
mad about
connection.
that, y'all.
So, but pasta be having so much calories because it's
It is.
nothing but noodles and nothing but sauce. So that's why I told her to order it, but now order the extra protein and make sure every single scoop got some protein in it. That way she gets fuller faster. Notice how I didn't say don't order it though. So if you're having something that you know you're not supposed to be having, order extra protein. That way it's harder for you to over consume. But this is a day where, oh yeah, Trey, I had some pasta, and then I had some breadsticks, and I had 2 drinks. Remember I said that 500 calories per day equates to 1 full pound of fat for a whole entire week? You can literally overshoot your calories with just pasta alone. This is something that you're not supposed to eat nothing else for the rest of the day if you just have one bowl of pasta at a restaurant. One. Don't think about no sangria. Don't think about no drinks. Don't think about no garlic bread. If you just have this by itself and you eat this for the whole entire day, don't expect to lose weight. So now you're tallying on what else you're having. Because what time do people usually have chicken Alfredo?
Like
At
one of
night
them.
too.
At night.
Dang.
That's why I tell my clients the worst things to have or the worst restaurants to visit if it goes to lose weight is Italian and Asian.
It's true.
So it was my brother's birthday. I went to an Italian restaurant no more than 2 times this whole entire year. I'm gonna live my life. But I don't willingly go to Italian restaurants because I already know the vibes. So I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. But I know
I
I
have
don't expect the scale to drop.
a sweet question. Well, the cereal only because I ain't been like a cereal. I found this the Special K Plus cereal. Have you ever seen that one?
Yeah, the protein one.
Yeah, Special K like strawberries and cream. Is that? I mean, the label is like fine, but I just never heard nobody talk about it.
What do you want to talk about?
No,
First
I'm just
off,
wondering like
you're bougie with
if
your
it,
cereal choices, so I don't know why you want to talk about this. But just to answer your quick
I
question,
bought
can you
it.
have it? Yes, you can.
Okay,
You know why I know that? Because I had it before. And if you
okay,
don't like
all right.
Magic Spoon, your ass is not gonna like this. So don't play yourself.
I tasted one little piece out the box. It was a little better. It wasn't real pasty and stuff in the end, but I haven't had a bowl of it yet, so I don't know.
If you
I
like
was gonna
this,
say I don't think you're gonna like it.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
When you
Like
put
she
it
don't
with the
like
milk,
Magic
the
Spoon, but she
texture
don't
is
like this. You
really
all
weird.
brave.
All right, I give up on cereal.
Nah, but
That's
you
it.
know, okay, but now don't do that. Because I am gonna give you a tip though. Premier Protein. You know I hate Premier Protein shakes, but they do got a cereal. These. So if you like stuff like cornflakes, these are it don't have that protein taste to it. I don't even know how they did it. But if you just want regular like cornflakes, kind of like Frosted Flakes, it kind of tastes like that, except they got strawberries in it and they got the chocolate one. The chocolate one is the best one. Try this out.
All right, I'll try when I get back.
Okay. All right. Um,
Okay.
I think we got less than 5 minutes before this call ends. Do anybody got any other questions that they want me to answer? Come on, I see you got your hand raised. You got a question?
Yes, sir. I was curious because they say, that it's better to make like handmade pasta and all that stuff. Is that really true?
Technically, yes. Okay, so look, when y'all are buying these brands like these protein muffins and these protein cookies, you notice how I always say on average, or better yet, some of my clients ask, "Hey Trey, I'd like to make my own dressing at home," and I'm like, "Nah, just buy the one that's pre-made for you." Why? Because it already went through the regulation process, and it's gonna be less human error than you saying, "Oh Trey, well I'm gonna make my own dressing at home," and you put five
Mm-hmm.
tablespoons of olive oil in there. You really think you put two, right?
Right.
So when it comes to pasta,
Like in bread and stuff. And I was curious because, like,
oh snap.
It was. Mm-mm.
You
what
know what's so
the
funny? I
heck?
clicked on the one that I was actually
Now
doing the
we can't
call
even
on.
hear
You
you.
muted now.
What's
It's not my
happening?
connection.
I'm
Instead of
not
me
You
saying.
opening
gotta
up a
get.
new
You gotta
tab, I
get a
did it on
connection
this
like
tab.
Sierra.
Don't do that. Yeah, I need her connection. I might have her start paying my phone bill. That's what I need.
She needs to pay mine too because my show can't connect to my car, so I'm with you. But but yeah, they keep. I've been seeing that because I love to cook. I love to bake. I've been chilling out on baking and stuff since I've been in the program. But I'm just trying to think, like, if I did want to eat some pasta, I did. I was gonna make like homemade bread. I was gonna make like pasta and that type of stuff when I start back incorporating more carbs. Like, is that even actually better? Like,
So now it's about once again quality. But that's why I
yeah.
let y'all know, like, if you're like, hey, you know what? I never want to get fat off pasta. That's why I always tell y'all just to get the protein based pasta. And
Like, I
just
only eat
pay.
pasta every now and then. I'm like you. I'm a hardcore brunch person. Like, I can. What gives me is pancakes, waffles, stuff like that.
Yeah, so
Toast.
like the best brands, if you had to have some, will be Brahmi. You've probably
Okay.
seen Brahmi before. This one right here.
Okay. Let me screenshot this. The call about the ears. Oh no! Hold on. Let me
And
screenshot.
these are ones and these are ones that actually is coming from Italy. So it got way less crazy added ingredients in it. And no, it's not protein
Brahma.
based, even though they're promoting protein, right? It just got more protein in it than the average pasta.